Okay, let's just jump right in. If you've been online at all lately, there is one name you have probably seen everywhere: Hudson Williams. So what is it about this guy that has everyone talking?
Yeah, that guy. You definitely know him as the super intense hockey star Shane Hollander in the smash hit series Heated Rivalry. It's the role that basically launched him into the stratosphere.
But here's the thing. Off-screen, the internet has given him this very specific title, the ultimate boyfriend material. And that makes you wonder why. What's really going on here?
And nope, it's not just because he looks good in a hockey jersey. Though, I mean, that doesn't hurt, right? We dug in, and it really boils down to 4 key reasons that explain the obsession. So, let's get into it.
All right, reason number 1, his whole off-screen personality. Fans have started calling it the golden retriever vibe, and honestly, it's spot on.
Now, in case you're not deep in internet slang, a human golden retriever is pretty much what it sounds like. It's someone who is just a ray of sunshine, super loyal, always has great energy, and it's just positive. Basically, the ultimate green flag. And the receipts are everywhere, you guys. He is all smiles in every interview. He does these hilarious Most Likely To challenges with his co-star Connor Storrie. He even posts these chaotic, funny behind-the-scenes clips. He just gives off this genuinely kind and approachable vibe, which is such a huge contrast to the broody character he plays.
Okay, moving on to number 2. And this is where it gets really fascinating. We're calling this one the director's brain.
So you've got this wild contrast, right? On screen, he's the athlete, the jock. But in real life, he's a super thoughtful, kind of nerdy, intellectual film director. People love that. It shows he's got layers.
And this isn't just a hobby, you know? He's seriously dedicated. He actually graduated from a film arts program, and he writes and directs his own short films. He's also been super open about his ADHD, talking about how he actually uses it as a creative superpower for his work. But this is the detail that just gets you. He shared that he watches his dad, who is on the spectrum, to learn about these tiny micro-expressions he can use to make his characters feel more real and layered. I mean, come on, that level of empathy and dedication, that's a huge part of the appeal.
Which brings us to our third point, and it's a big one in Hollywood. Hudson is, and I'm not exaggerating here, the king of boundaries.
So picture this. The big gossip account, Deuxmoi, starts dropping hints about his love life. You know how that goes. The internet goes into a total frenzy trying to figure out who he's dating.
But Hudson, he did something totally different. He didn't ignore it. He didn't get into a fight. He just directly called it out, telling them he had grown unfond of the gossip. How classy is that? He just shut it all down, clean and simple.
And that sense of integrity, it's not just about his dating life. He's also a really vocal and proud Asian-Canadian actor, and has talked about how much his career means to his Korean mother. He's figured out this incredible balance of being open and supportive while still protecting his own peace. It's seriously impressive.
All right, that brings us to our final point, the one that really ties this whole thing together. Humor, heart, and hype.
First off, the guy's just funny. You've got to watch those clips of him reading thirst tweets online. He doesn't get weird or cringe about it. He just leans into the joke and has fun. Plus, his friendship with his co-star, Connor Storrie, is just pure gold. It's so clearly genuine, and it just doubles down on that whole loyal, good guy vibe people love.
So when you step back and look at the whole picture, what are we really seeing here? He's kind of this perfect storm for a modern-day celebrity, isn't he? He's got confidence, but he's also vulnerable. He's smart, but he's also hilarious. And he's famous, but he handles it with total class.
So I gotta ask you, after breaking all this down, what do you think? Has Hudson Williams won you over? Let us know in the comments if you agree that he's the internet's ultimate boyfriend.